Okay, there we go. How about that? Alright. Now. Okay, got this. And paste into Discord. Now, hopefully, nothing gets interrupted today, and it just works. We've had several days of strange issues with my streams having hiccups and cutouts and all kinds of unusual things. And I'm really hoping that that's done. That things just work now. Alright. Well. We're just getting more and more firepower. But it's not nearly enough. Alright, so I think we're done with these. Also, I can't figure out what these biospheres are doing levitating with highlights. I don't know how this has been happening, or it's obviously got to be something to do with me trying to, rush through and open these all the time. Somehow I'm triggering this, but I don't know how or why or what. Or how to get rid of them. Hey, you goose, how's it going? Alright. Anyway, we got a couple of things to check real quick before we go off on today's adventure. Oh. What's going on here? Why can't I interact with you? Oh, I bet this is full. No, not really. Oh! Okay, that's why. None of these are new things. Darn it. Is it just incapable of catching ones I've never seen before? No, because it did that one time. I don't get it. Well, I'm going to have to make more bait later. That's so annoying. What the heck is up with those? Had a not great night? Ah. Yeah, I didn't sleep great last night either. Oh, I got a meteor. We should check that out. So, I made a couple decisions. Well, before we get to that. At the moment, I'm only running one breeding pit. Project Anubis will start shortly. As for the researches, I've been pushing them hard, but there's still a ways to go. Alright. So, the biggest thing I decided was that I really, really needed to clear some space. Aside from Project Anubis, I basically only am running one box here, one box here, and one box here. Yeah, that's 3 boxes. And then a bunch of random stuff that's currently being used for expeditions and anything related to Project Anubis. So, lots of those. Also, we have perfect segments. I need, look, I probably want to make them, 3-star. So, I need, a lot of them. I mean, I'd really like to make them 4-star, but that's expensive. Yeah, no, these are all perfect. Or as close to perfect as I care. So, everything else in this box is stuff with interesting traits I might try to use with breeding later. This one's got Sky Strider, Vampiric, Swift. This one's got 4 traits. Yeah, everything here has some kind of special trait. Demon God, Diamond Body, Heart of the Immovable King, Demon God, Immortality. Not this guy, though. He's another one that's just good for cave adventures. I can't understand exactly why he's so good for them, but he is. He's really good at them. High firepower. And this consists mostly of things that I have potential use for in combat, basically. As well as a few other random odds and ends. But yeah, I kept very few. I got rid of almost everything. And actually, this first one, I'm planning on kicking a lot of them out for higher level stuff as we catch them. Because that first box, I'm thinking mostly about raids. We're going to be trying to hit the harder raids soon. I have ideas. But the top of my to-do list is Paxolite Ingot. What's going on? Someone just raiding this place again? What is with you guys? How do you get in here? This place is locked up tight. You all annoy me. We're gonna check out the meteor after we clean up this crap, and then we can go out. There. The gerbil will teach you guys a lesson. That's right. One wave cleared by gerbil. These raids really annoy me. Dragon, do you not see the... Alright, for some reason he's broken. There. I don't know what was up with that. Hey there, Drawbard! Yeah, something's bad about that spot. I think they're getting stuck on the statue. Alright, raid finished. I remember when this was a really high-level area from my perspective. Well, it's not that anymore. Oh. There we go. In range. Depositing. Yeah, I think they need to overhaul their raid system a little bit. Alright. Oh, right. No. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. We're going to go check out that meteorite. And then we just got the last bit of, we're going to have the final encounters of Sky Island, and we're going to see the World Tree. Hey, how's it going, Anna? Oh. That's not a meteorite at all. It was a supply drop. Somebody's supply drop. Well, that's pretty nice. I'll gladly drink those. Alright, that looks pretty good. I have a couple of things to drop off and do real quick. Alright, let's go this way. This thing's a much better jumper than the dog. Like, way better. Alright. Warp to here. We're just going to deposit a few things real quick. Maybe check on this for a second. Alright, depositing. Yeah, I spent some cash on fire organs, so we're able to do stuff again here. But not nearly enough. Holy crap. Yeah, well. I'll need to purchase even more of them. You can't grow them nearly fast enough for the demands of those kindling researchers. Good grief. Alright, I needed to do... What was I doing? Oh no, I forgot what I was doing. I came up here for a reason. I'm sure I came up here for a reason. Oh, right, that was the reason. Ah, well. That'll just have to be good enough. Alright, one more stop. Deposit one more thing over here. Yeah, also I'm breeding regular Mammorests for their meat now, instead of what I had been doing previously with the ice ones. I haven't determined whether or not that produces more meat, because I haven't had a huge harvest from them yet, but that'll happen later. Okay, let's hit this up. We have just the finale ahead. Once we get the final materials, once we're able to get the final materials and hopefully find some new and interesting things to capture.
Yeah.
No. There we go. There's a whole bunch of very dangerous boss type enemies that I've been ignoring because they're they were too difficult. But that's because I haven't been building an ultimate warrior. I just kind of leaned on Anubis and then later the dragon for everything. And so long as that just keeps letting me skate by, you know, it's good enough. But we're going to start building proper teams. We're going to start building proper teams and raising hell. Ooh, a blue Suzaku. Can't see shit. No! Darn it. I'm sure I'll find another. I'm sure I'll get another shot at one. What have we got here? There's some.
Yep.
Looks like I've had one of these before. Well. Who did that? Who dares? but yeah, anyways, I was starting to say, we're going to be starting to build proper teams and pay attention to the variety of abilities and stuff, I think, very soon, to try to tackle some of the more difficult stuff. There's certainly a good amount of it. That's a new one. You can't escape me! Oh, I killed one. Oops! I need to build a gentler death cannon. Flails around to mimic flowers, spraying in the wind to avoid predators. Or is that what it's doing? I thought it was trying to do some kind of weird dance. Once again, as always, I seem to find myself running out of ammo. I do burn through ammo relatively quickly, but hey, at least I've got bonus. When I make ammo, I get bonus ammo now, which is pretty nice. Those researches are worth their weight in gold. And I still have a crap ton of them to do. It's a shame they're so expensive, and I can't... What really bugs me is I can't queue them up. Really should be able to do that. I have never had one of you. Ah, no, you killed it! Alright, we'll find another. We'll find another, I'm sure. It's a little tricky to pick up stuff without getting off the mount. Is there not another one of those things? I want to catch one. Huh. Well, I guess we should just go in for the kill then. Hello? Are you alive? Well, I've had you before. Might as well. Those are the fish that want to turn themselves into katanas for me. Nothing interesting. I was wondering if it had some good drops, but... Oh, here we go. Alright, another chance at you. Greetings! Strange mustache fish. Boy. You are making yourself hard to catch. Okay. Alright. One more enemy base. We just have to climb to the top of the pagoda and shut down their generator. see. I don't need this. Don't need that. Ooh, mechanical bow ammo. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. I think that about does it. You know, the researchers sometimes require really high stats to do them. It's like, oh no, Sekhmet and Anubis don't have high enough mining skill to research mining. It's like, have to have something else do it. You guys really like the turkeys, don't you? Got it. That's the last one. All right. Tornado defeated. And with the end of the tornado, Sky Island shall fall before me as all the others have. So which of the 7 deadly sins do we not have a thing for? Oh wow, this thing almost got knocked out in there. Okay, this is a little bit of a climb. I'm gonna need to stop and rest. Okay, good. Well, let's see. On that subject, we have envy, pride, greed, sloth, gluttony, lust, wrath. We're missing one. What is it? What classic thing are we missing here? No, this is all of them. I'd swear this is all of them. Look, I mean, I've never been Catholic, so it's not exactly been my thing, but I'm pretty sure this is the full set. So what do you got up there? One sin to rule them all, yes. 7 sins forged for mortal men. One sin to rule them all, and in darkness bind them. Alright. Well, what you got for me, huh? Can be obtained near bodies of water? Not really. Only at the very, very beginning of the game was that true. From the way they were talking, you're an immortal that's been sealed in that tornado for an untold amount of time. There seems to be something stuck to your dragon. That's some kind of ring? I don't know. Yeah, you might want to get that off of him. Alright, well, you're a water type. I got a grass type as my current strongest. I think I can muddle through this fight. Despite the fact I don't have enough ammo. defense isn't high, you just have a shit ton of hit points. Next in line. I don't feel like I have enough firepower. We've already burned up one of the 5 minutes. Next in line. And I'm out of ammo. Gerbil power! No, not the mining laser. That's the wrong thing. Dragon again. Dragon to dragon action. Man, if you... Oh shit, I'm dying. Oh no, the water level's rising. What have you done? Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Ah, crap, you've changed the battlefield on me. No, wait, crap. That was actually pretty cool, the water level rising like that. Alright, I've got 2 bullets left. Get out of the water! I can't. That's the boss arena. Ah! Ah, that's it. All I've got left is this sword, and it's going to be awful hard to hit you with that. I don't have the firepower to win. Well, I'll have to change that. Yeah, this second phase is a real pain. I can't escape the fight either. Get out of the water! Sniped me off the dragon. Well, we're gonna have to rethink this fight a little. I'm gonna hit this volcano island over here. It's been on my to-do list while I think about this boss fight. I mean, obviously, the first thing I'm gonna need... The first thing I'm gonna need is more bullets, obviously. But that's not gonna really solve the problem. Next game coming up is, aside from a one-off or two, it's probably gonna be Sonic Cross Worlds. Asian dragons are pretty cool. There are some pretty rockin' Western dragons too, though. Those dragons in Memories of Mana in particular. They're pretty crazy. Alright. Alright. On disassembly is capable of being reassembled and functional again. Mixing parts from different individuals will cause a fatal cognitive error. Oh, well. Can't mix and match parts. Let's see, I've had one of you before. I can pull out a high-level Anubis, but they've fallen behind. They're not as high level as they could be. I can swap around some of the moves and things. What to do? Well, there's one thing over here. We can add that to the collection. Yeah, Crossworlds, the new Sonic Racing one. What's okay. No, I don't have good answers to massively increase my firepower without doing a bunch of work. I feel like I'm not that far behind the curve on DPS. I'll need more, but not that much more. Oh good, I got out of whatever that was. And it amazingly didn't burn me. That must have been an error. But I also am kind of not durable enough. Oh, hi. That's what we're looking for, is it? Level 70. Alright, I know how to defeat the boss. I've got it. Yeah, I know exactly what to do. Okay. I've been very stingy with my resources. Saving basically everything, which gives me a heck of a lot of options. I can muddle past this boss with what I've already got and get into the final area and take a look at what we got going on there, including catching new and interesting horrors. But first, well, 60% boost is pretty good. Your carrying and your mining is real high. You're not as useful. You're just kind of big and high level. On the other hand, alright, there you go. Makes it easier to fish up talented pals. Okay, you are going in the box of potentially useful things. Yes, you are. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll toss you. Alright. And And slowly, bit by bit, I replace the lower level ones with higher level ones. The results should be pretty awesome when I get enough of them. As long as they don't get sucked into these all the time. That's the other thing I gotta watch out for. Alright. So, one of the resources I've been preserving, 15-year-old Angry Joe. Yeah, I remember that. He really hated that one, didn't he? I haven't thought about that guy in years. He used to be kind of a big deal. I remember when you tried to run that site, Blistered Thumbs. Oh, what's this? Status resistance, 22%. Alright. Wow, this has been a heck of a thing. We got some... Yeah, that's a lot. Increases my glide speed and reduces stamina consumption. More climbing. 22.5% status resistance is a whole new stat. Rainbow Fortune and Capture are the ones I'm most excited about, though. Okay. Right, so. First is one of the resources I've been extremely careful with. Somehow I don't have enough of this. I've only been using it pretty much for work speed boosts. However, just say that a 33% boost to my DPS from the dragon might make an impact. Just maybe. I'll catch a better one of you. You're just here for now. Yeah, you're just kind of here for now. Ah, fine. There. Let's not be too stingy. Let's really go for it. We're going to crush our foes. I think I want to cycle just between these two as much as possible. Alright, anything else? Well, while we're here. Ooh, mutant egg. Oh, is my inventory full of junk? Okay, well, here you go, Flam. Discard those. Discard this, discard that, discard this, discard that. Discard that as well. Okay, there we go. There, that's plenty. Alright. Yeah, didn't Sonic Free Riders try to use the Kinect and make you lean in different directions? No, this isn't that. This one is... It's a wild Mario Kart game where you're jumping between different dimensions and... Well, let's put it this way. You could be playing Metal Sonic while racing against Mega Man and let's see, the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles were options as racers, and all sorts of other characters as well, like just all kinds of things. Ooh, this might really help with the cake production, coupled with the ingot stuff. If I can get more flame organs. Alright. I think maybe we're gonna take the boss out this time. I think maybe we got this thing. Crossword puzzles. Angry Joe and Spoonie. Oh, I still sometimes watch the Critic as well. I want to say that there's somebody else, but I can't think of anybody else I watch anymore. And it's been a while since I watched Guru Larry. Yeah, I can't think of any others I still watch. Huh. Okay. Okay. To battle! Wait. Hold on. Critical error. I don't have bullets. Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Maybe we don't go to battle just yet. Ugh, I hate this warp spot. I wish I could remove it. I accidentally trigger it all the time. Yeah, you know, the Xbox Kinect was a cool idea. I mean, it's so simple. It's literally just camera. We put a camera on it. But, in theory, like, it's a really cool idea. But I didn't want one. I don't think hardly anyone wanted one. And then they tried to build the console around it. Yeah, no. Alright, ammo. That's what I'm doing. Need bullets. Man, when I upgrade to more expensive guns, it's gonna even be more expensive for these things. My workers are sleeping, the lazy bums. So what I need to do is wake them all up. And the secret to waking them all up is to lay around all night. Imagine not running around day and night. How lazy can we be? Okay, yeah, there we go. Look at this. This is nuts. My factory workers are getting to be insanely fast. Just wait till Project Anubis finishes. Alright, I also need... Man, I'm gonna need to make more bio batteries. Alright, I just made a crap ton of carbon fiber. I'm going to need more carbon fiber and thermal cores, both of which consume flame organs. I just don't have enough of them. Alright, let's see. Let's start by reloading. I think that's enough ammo to get me through this boss fight. Alright, that should do for now. That should do. Keep on cooking the solarite. We'll probably need a whole lot of it soon. Alright, let's go. Alright, this time the boss is going to be in for a surprise. With a 30% damage boost. And a sufficient amount of ammo, we're going to collect the one sin. And then I guess we'll take it to Mount Doom, the Tree of Doom. and cast it into the roots. Something like that. Hello, noticer. Ah. Yeah, it's been a very fun game. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. This boss shocked me when they raised the water level. Alright. Attempt 2! This time with ammo. Would you hold still so I can... There's no way I'm scoring crits on you. I'm just gonna kind of spray and pray. Anything that's a hit is good enough. Alright, your turn. Get some hits. While Flammy recharges. Did I get a crit there? Problem with this gun is it spends more time reloading than firing. Let's switch. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? It's so much easier to use the Gatling gun. Problem, I'm gonna have to give them a rest. Their HP's getting low. Still, we're on track this time. As long as I don't give them too much downtime, we're okay. Oh, shit, it flooded. I didn't even see it happen this time. It was so clear what happened last time. Ah, I hate the water. Alright, Flammy, you just need to really lock in on this fight. Flammy! Stop getting your ass kicked. I think the 33 percent damage boost might not be enough. Oh no! No, 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 no! I released Flammy right into some kind of hideous water funnel. Oh, we're back down here. It drained. Wait, where are you? No! Shit. Flammy's down. I've been too stingy. We're not gonna win the fight. I need to spend more. And I've spent a lot of ammo. Alright, there's a few things I can do. Jeez. Alright, there's a few things we can do. Jeez. Oh, hey, Reaver, how's it going? Oh, man, that kicked my butt. How's life been treating you? Ah. Alright. Man, we burned a lot of ammo. Alright, alright, alright. You have been doing a good job in it. Man, I gotta catch a better one. I gotta catch a better one. Hold on. Because this one's got bad stats. Fight's pretty good. Habitat unknown. Okay, so it's a... Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is first we're going to see if I can get a better one of those. What's going on? I keep pushing C for fast travel. There it goes. And some weird hiccup there. Alright, it was here. Let's see if we can get a better one of these without so many negative traits. Perhaps even a positive trait. And then we'll see what can happen. What? What just happened? Huh? How did I get here? Excuse me, what? What in the world? Someone teleported me? Well. Let's try that again. Alright, so it's a water dragon type. So, one thing I don't want to do is bring anything fire element to this fight. I don't understand why it's so ridiculously hot in here this morning. I'm being baked alive. Alright, you there. It's clumsy, but, well, that's probably better than downtrodden, right? Maybe. I don't remember what clumsy does, but it probably affects work speed or something. Alright, so we have a slightly more durable one. I'm not exactly excited about it, but we'll go into battle with two of them. Okay, I think that's what I touched. I think that's just a floating portal? Very strange. Do I want to try... Alright. Now. Yeah, you need to rest for a second. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're going to do several things. First of which being this. Okay, that boosted you to 4. Okay, that helped. Next, we have more tricks. So I've been saving these all game. Feels so wasteful to use them on you, but wins the fight. Alright, that's 2 rank ups. Oh, that's a good amount. We've been farming a lot of these. We also have these things called implants. For contemplation later. I do need to remember to bring these back. Alright. I don't have a ton of ammo, but... Blasmut Ryu and other raid bosses could be commanded to change their element. Changing elements would be nuts. That would be amazing. I just can't believe there's no form of evolving in the game yet. That's a surprise. Alright. We'll take the 33% boost. We're also going to boost your durability and your defense. Alright. So, you're pretty tough. When we compare the two, yeah, there's a world of difference there. But is it enough to win? That's a good question. Is it enough to win? I'm gonna go make some more ammo while Flammy finishes recovering. Maybe we should see if we can make any medicine. I've never had to use medicine in a fight to win the fight before, but it's the first time for everything. Let's see what we could make in that category. In that category, we're shockingly deficient. Nutrient tonic. Prevents hunger for a period of time. What good? Why is this at the end of the tech tree? Just have to be a long time to be worth doing. I mean, I could try upgrading to... The Mega Boost Gun. You know, I've never used this either. It looks like it would require... How big is this thing? 120 hexalite and 150 coralum ingots? 200 carbon fiber? I could work my way up to affording that, but I don't know how good the boost is, so... I don't know. But it is an option. Mounted missile launcher. Could we try to... No, that wouldn't make sense. Bear traps, of course. The fact that it's flying shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? Meat cleaver come at it to butcher it. That'd be a surprise. Alright, well... Oh wow, I'm out of bio batteries. Hold on, no I'm not. I just made some. Contemplating. There were food items that gave stat boosts. Perhaps. There we go. 3,000 ammo. Wait a minute. Over here. This kitchen. Alright, let's see. Nope. 10%. 10% again. Pork is just a 10% boost. No. Tomatoes. I don't have tomato. 25% defense boost. There. That could be one. Alright. Okay, they'll cook this up real quick. We'll just go with a 10%. That should be enough. Okay. That ought to be good enough. Oh, let's find out what the mutant eggs are. Oh, Tetrois. Sky Strider and Ranch Master, huh? Alright, well. Cool. One minute till recovery and we go in again. To get cave mushrooms. I have like hundreds of cave mushrooms in one of my bases. Yeah. Having a lightning dragon on command, which is normally a fire dragon, could do many things. I'll bet it could. Kirby's Air Riders for the GameCube. I have played that one. It's kind of cool. There's a new one coming out, but it's not enough to convince me to buy a Switch 2. Not even close. They've got an uphill battle to convince me to buy that thing. A Valet or a Hadriex? I don't remember their special abilities anymore. There's too many special abilities. And now that I finally dumped like all my mods, I figure I'll literally just go through the Palpedia. I can literally capture anything fairly easily at this point. So when it comes time to design proper parties, I'm just trying to muddle past this last one and get into the world tree, which I assume is the final area. Look around, see what there is, and then try to build actual combat teams. Although I still have to finish Project Anubis. I'm pretty happy with how Sekhmet turned out. Remarkable craftsmanship, artisan, serious, vampiric. That's a workhorse. If I can get that set of traits on the Anubis, oh man. I'll have the perfect factory workers. Alright. I'm gonna bump you for now. You had always really been for picking up eggs. You just sort of ended up in my party forever because I was too lazy to swap you in and out all the time. Alright, Flammy is healing up. Alright, let's give one last boost to this team. Jeez, I hope I don't regret spending so many Pal Souls on this. I've spent a lot. Probably more than I have in the entire game I've spent just for this one fight. But it would totally be worth it. Alright, there you go. Wow, I'm almost out of small ones entirely. Okay, there is no way this boss beats me again. It's impossible. There's no way. Now, for some reason, I'd have assumed that the Splatterina, I think it's called, would have been the one to go hunting with if you wanted more drops. I don't know, that just feels like the correct choice. Alright. There's no way this boss can be a problem at this point. I'll lead with you. The one I spent the most resources. Sekhmet? Sekhmet and Anubis were the first two things I tried to breed. And it gave me a whale. I was so baffled. The breeding in this game is chaos. But those two, she gave a bonus to Anubis, and Anubis had the highest crafting and mining that I had at the time. And even now, like, they're just really good at crafting and mining. And then she gives a 40% speed boost to Anubis. And it just seems like maybe not the theoretical ultimate crafter or anything, but they seem really good. Really, really good. And then when you put stars on Sekhmet, she gets like a 300% crafting speed boost or something. It's absolutely nuts. So Anubis will do the mining, Sekhmet will do the factory work crafting. I use Suzakus that I put a ton of work into. I got Suzakus that are, they basically instantly solved all bottlenecks related to smelting. And the other thing I put a ton of work into was I ended up picking Rayhounds just because they were conveniently easy to catch. And making ridiculously good Rayhounds. So a single PAL solves all my power needs at each base. I still need something good for cooling. I'm just using this Frost Horse. I guess I should say this Frost Pegasus that I found in the Arctic Island. We are not as far ahead as I thought we'd be. I'm going to focus on this fight now. My own mons get in the way of my lasers. Okay. I'm gonna run out of ammo in a second. Okay. Flammy, you're gonna have to tank for a little bit. I'm down one of my 3 combatants. I hate this battlefield. These little islands are terrible. Ah, crap. Okay, this is what drains the water. No, Flammy's out. Down. Shit. No, Flammy's still alive. Alright. Now I have to aim. Almost dead. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to eat. I forgot the 10% boost. It would actually mean this thing would be down another 30,000. Fire your best shots. What are you doing? Okay, it got stuck. Okay, get him! There you go. We got 50 seconds on the clock. I can't believe it's still this close after all the boosts. I thought the first time we fought that the fight was close. And then I put all these boosts on, and then I put more boosts on. Alright, Flammy, you're the only one left. Good grief, that was close. I cannot believe that. Sphere of Original Sin. It is the one sin to rule them all. Well, how about that? Just lying on her back in the water. I mean, it was a cool fight. With the water going up and down was actually pretty epic, but new difficulty unlocked. What? I've drained all my ammo again. Well, who cares about that? Where's the portal to the tree now? How do I actually go to tree? The Sun Reacher. I suppose I talk to this. Ah, hello. You're the first boss I've seen again after defeating them. Maybe I should check around all the other towers. Do you have horns, or is that just something you're wearing? Battle makes you tingly. Too much information, ma'am. Whoops. Yes. Sure. Let's go to the tree. Not that you intend to fly me there. Could I talk to you again? Why? Just tell me now. What is this? No, I don't want a long story. I want the tree. What are you doing? Oh, you did a Greyhound as well? Ah, kilobyte megahertz. Sekhmet Alpha is bugged. Huh? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm using a Frost Stallion right now, but I don't have a good one. They kind of suck. That discovering that I needed a strong ice type for the final type of smelter, and medicine for the final crafting table? Ugh. So I need to get a good medic, and a good ice type, and I need a good water type. Preferably things that are not gigantically huge like Gyarados. Alright, fine. Tell me your story. Alright then, so... Are you going to try to dump the entire game's plot and lore on me all at once? Once upon a time, the tree was nice, but then it went evil. No, then it sealed an evil beneath its roots. You need to go fight Fafnir now. What's it gonna be? I'm betting aliens. I'm betting aliens are the problem. We're gonna turn this into XCOM yet. Just like any other place, there's always light and dark. If you say so. Some coexist, some dominate, some pillage, some lose themselves in their ideologies. And some operate in secret to hold sway over others. What are we talking about? You're just talking about people. What? Okay. But from my perspective, those are all to be expected. It's not a matter of good and evil, so much as people being people. Okay, yeah, that's great. Deep philosophical observations here. There's a great evil enveloping the land, an undying motive awakened from an eternal slumber, seeking to manipulate all things, living and dead. Something undead? We haven't seen undead. Is the world tree full of undead? Alright, so Gygus has awakened, and, yeah, alright. It rests in the abyss of the world tree. The calamity. But now you must have at least heard rumors of an unprecedented disaster. Well, I mean, I'm seeing the ruins of some super advanced civilization everywhere. I assure you it's no mere legend or fairy tale. A millennia ago, the most advanced civilization ever on the planet was wiped out overnight. It was brought on by a world-devouring white dragon. Are we going to name it Fafnir? Come on, a dragon trapped underneath the world tree. It wants to devour... Yeah, it's got to be Fafnir, right? And a lone researcher. Is it a science experiment gone mad? We wanted to create the world's strongest pal, and we succeeded. Well, I was wrong. Not aliens. Alright, well, you know. The people stood in opposition, but they were no match. The civilization fell to ruin. They were still able to seal away the calamity. However, this was enough to put complete stop to the dragon's devastation. Even now, it's draining the life essence of the tree. You could say the world tree is the heart of this land. The energy it generates and sends through its roots to the farthest corners of the islands? Not the world? This isn't a world tree. This is just an island tree. Fine, whatever. Pals are bonded to the world tree. It's caused some of them to fall to extremely agitated states and start rampaging. So, pals are powered by the world tree. So you're saying there aren't any pals outside of these islands? What's the rest of your world like? Are there other weird things in other places? Should the dragon completely drain the tree of energy and grow powerful enough to destroy the seal, it would mean the end of the world. You must reach the core of the tree before the monster fully awakens and find a way to end it. Look, ma'am, I don't know what you're on about. I just woke up on a shore one day in my underwear, and I've just kind of been doing my best to survive all this time. I know you have what it takes. You do? Look, ma'am, I barely defeated you. You should do this. Why don't you fight the dragon? I've never seen your face like that before. You've only known me for 5 minutes. I guess all this information must have been overwhelming. Don't worry. I told you I'd help, right? Oh, good. You're going to fight alongside me? If push comes to shove, I'm prepared to get involved as well. How about we gather all of the tower guys and all go in, all of us at once? All 8 of you, and then I'll stand somewhere far back and shoot at them with, hopefully something a little better than this thing. Its entrance is blocked by a special barrier. It was set up after the calamity was sealed to keep out unwanted trespassers. Oh, well, good thing we're keeping the unwanted trespassers out. All the trespassers that you like can trespass, though. Cool. Let's see. The last surviving of a seafaring tribe. Panthalas. So I have to go on a quest to find somebody to get to the world tree? I'll have to prove my strength. Oh, I need to go catch a pal. Okay. Alright. Where is Panthalas? Okay, hold on. It's probably on my map. Oh, no. Not there. I can't even beat the previous boss there. Oh, no. Ah, crap. There's another door guard for the tree. I really wanted to get to the tree and then design my... You know what? Let's just beat our head against this wall a couple of times and see what it looks like before I do any plotting. Ah! Alright. Well. Do you got any other weird revelations for me? Playing DS2 with only the rapier? Well, I don't know why I'd limit myself to a single weapon.
What?
Fighting chrysalids in the Deku tree. Alright, let's see. Visit here. Pufflet. Huh. Baby shark. Oh no. You want to unleash that horror upon this world? Hasn't our own world suffered enough? You must unleash it upon others as well. Now let's put that there. Auto shine. Okay, looks like one thing needs to be swapped around. Two things. Three things. That's fine. This is a ongoing process here. Is that level 1 still? Alright, jump over to here. Deposit. I need more ammo again. If I can get to the next stage of material and just skip past to that. Alright, let's just assume I'm gonna need a lot of laser ammo. I won't let any of it go to waste. Oh, I see. I must have used every last one, so there's none in the system right now. There you go. Alright, that should fix that. The other thing I really want before I get back to using the breeding pits is I really want this thing here, the ancient hatchery. I think that would be a massive upgrade. How quickly they work. Let's go over here. Yes. Better ingots, please. We're about to get interesting new ingots. From the World Tree, I hope. And I would love to have a bonus with them. Oh yeah, did I mention? I figured out a way, I guess I mentioned last stream, I figured out a way to power level low-level mons. When you've got a little hatchling, you want to level it up real quick. You just put a shit ton of, like, low-level ingots and just have them smelt a ton of low-level ingots. And it actually gets to a surprisingly large amount of XP. Not enough to matter at level, like, 70 or anything, but... You can see those two at the bottom that I just pulled the eggs out are already level 14. Here, I'll just run a little bit. Just a smidge. I guess my Suzaku's busy right now. When I had 3 Suzakus set in the base, they smelted so quickly. It was crazy. I was able to get level 1s to level 20 in like a flash. Alright, put those away. Where did I leave my Eidolons? Oh, there they are. Oh no! I sent them into the dungeon! Oh, hell no. No, I'm not waiting an hour. We're gonna go check that island out, and I need these 2 things. They can't be in the dungeon. I really wish I had a button that would make it so that, like, just don't send this guy to the dungeon. Alright. No. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh my gosh, where's the other one? Guards, there's only 100 of them here. It was interesting that it can send them when they're unconscious like that. Alright, you all go. Since I've still got a few more minutes to wait. I might as well do a little bit of housekeeping. We have the hexalite furnace running at 24. How do you have that much hexalite? How do you get the chromium to power it? Chromium is a pain in the butt to collect. Oh, shit. What am I doing? I'm missing a key thing. These mammoths are for the meat. How could I leave out? Where is he? Where is he? Ah! They stuck him in the dungeon! You know what? I don't need them right now. I can pick up the eggs later. Yep, I can totally pick up the eggs later. I'll just put these cakes in here and pretend like everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Alright, you two recovered yet? Oh my gosh. Alright, fine. We'll do this. I have like 20 of these things. So I might as well clear 1 or 2 out. A condensed... Really, all ores? Fully condensed smoky. Yeah, I don't have... Yeah, I got a smoky, but it's just a regular smoky. Alright. So, a fully condensed smoky. Tyros. Yeah. Yeah, you've done way more than me. All these things fully condensed. I have only a few things that I fully condensed. Only a few. I think even the Rayhounds and Suzaku I'm so proud of are only are only 3-star. Okay, let's not go back. Let's just put the next... Let's just summon the next one right here, right now, guys. Let's not... We don't have to... Foo. No, we gotta go back. No choice. Alright. Hundreds of crone die. Yeah. It provided a bunch, but... You know, I'd have to run the dungeons. Like, I got all the chromite that I felt I needed. And then I just kind of stopped harvesting it. I don't know. I found both that and the one that I have to fish up, the red ore. I found both of them annoying. But maybe with a fully condensed smoky, it wouldn't be so bad. I really think I'm going to turn my main base into a combat base for summoning these things. Fill it with rocket launchers and emplaced machine guns. Set up a whole crew specifically to fight. And then just spam these guys. Can you really get to 100% weight reduction on ore? I mean, if it were just specifically iron ore, but all ore? Lots and lots of hexalite bullets, huh? Okay. Yeah, the game was a bit different back when I played it. Back when. Before the full release that we just got. Alright, here we go. How bad can this be? It could be pretty bad. Oh, there was a teleporter on the island already? Whatever. So, So this thing... Okay, so this thing is Panthalis, huh? Well, it did kick my butt the one time I tried to wrestle with it. But now... Maybe I can handle it. Maybe. Maybe. That's crazy. Alright, Flammy. Oh, it dipped under. Uh-oh. Up, 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 up! Up, 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 up! Alright. Okay, generous 10-minute timer, and you've got about the same health as the last one that I fought. No, I need to get off you. Wow, you are just blasting that island. Okay, it didn't pass out. I don't think I'm doing good on this. Get over here, quick! Up! Up! Good grief. I think I'm supposed to fight this whole fight from the air. Alright, we're 2 minutes in, and we've taken out less than 20%. This stupid water attack. You keep hitting me with it. You know what? It doesn't actually hurt that much. I need to stop trying to dodge it. That was my first error. Those hurt a lot. I should bring Lylene to heal. I bet this boss changes at some point during the fight. Okay. Am I winning the damage race? My weapon is damaged. Shit. Ah. I am not winning the damage race. Alright, definitely need Lylene. Definitely gonna need something stronger. Yeah, alright. Not even close. So we're not getting to the World Tree today. Alright. Well, this is as far as just muddling through can take me. We're gonna have to start planning some kind of super warrior team. And then we're gonna get to the World Tree and it's gonna be like, actually, all of that is obsolete. You should use this other team now. But what can you do? Alright, I did invest heavily in you two. And somewhat in you. Alright, let's begin considering. What are we going to build? Now, there's a lot of options here. Hey there, Burden, how's it going? Yes, that's what we need. We need Coffin, Ekans, and Meowth for the win, huh? Alright. How good might this guy be? He's got a missile launcher. Jetagon. I feel like he should be fast. He's also got a tail like he can swim, which is interesting. Follows up the player's attacks with water spear strikes. I could have it out shooting water spears while I'm shooting him. While mounted, it's only a 10% attack boost, though. That's not going to do it. Yeah, another 10% attack boost. Alright. Ah, while mounted. Nope, never mind. Alright. So we're going to want a medic. Soak buildup. I'm looking for water resistance. I could make a ring for that at least. I'm looking for... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. Huh. Magmar? Ah. Magmar had a cool design. I wish his stats had been better. Because he was cool. I think in the later editions they gave him an evolution. Oh, really? I don't know. I haven't tested the flying the jet yet. I'm very curious to see. So this is the fastest in the game, potentially, here? Okay, wow, cool. Well, I'll definitely invest more into one, getting a good one of them. That's interesting. That's potentially interesting. I bet if I condensed it, it would get to 20%-ish. So, interesting option. Once again, you have to be mounted. While in party. So I could poison it to reduce its attack by 40%, as long as this is in the party. That's a pretty good debuff. That's a 40% attack boost. I'm contemplating a build where maybe I do the damage, but there sure are a lot of things that relate to the player's damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Huh. Okay, this guy can get a 60% boost to attack and defense temporarily. That is also pretty good. But I think a fire type versus the ocean is a bad idea. So, let's keep going. Alright. Team neutral. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Not based on this. Not unless I find some neutrals that are particularly spectacular. Does that work with the processing machinery? I need to work on one of these. Okay, energy weapons. No, this is the alien. There's no way I can get enough of them to condense them. Still, it's an interesting one. Actually, I could make, if I upgrade to a, whatchamacallit? Heavy assault rifle. Then, this would increase it by 100. Oh, that's the last bullet. Okay, only, no, never mind. That's stupid. Never mind. No. No, that's dumb. Shotgun damage. They say those only work with processing machinery. Okay, this is the first 30% attack boost we've seen. Alright, we poison it. And we get a 50% damage boost against poisoned enemies. Okay, we poison the boss. This is only while active. But this is interesting. Alright. As long as it's in the party, we just need to be able to poison the boss then. This has potential. This has potential. A 50% damage boost is worth considering. Anubis has just been really good generally in combat. It was the first really strong mon I got. The little dark cactus. Okay, I'll be sure to check that. Defeat an enemy. A lot of these are pretty cool. Okay, nope. Nope. Still waiting for something that gives me water resistance. Does it do dragon damage? I feel like it was just shooting water at me. I could have a katana. Ah, great. This one's ability is... This was the big breakthrough I made. Was getting that. Alright, these are easy enough to potentially catch. 15% damage boost. 15%, probably 30 if I condense it. A 30% damage boost to dragon, not dragon moves, just other dragons. We want to build around dragons? 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 I like to keep these around my bases. They're pretty good. Dragon Crown was a fantastic game. I played it with a group of friends for like a year or so. It was so good. Oh, when you defeat an enemy, never mind. Never mind. I thought I was onto something for a second. You make high quality cloth in the ranch? I didn't know that. If I had known that, man, that would have made things a lot easier earlier in the game. Oh my gosh, are we writing a novel? What's with this huge text block? Alright. Not going to work on the boss we're looking at, but it's interesting. You know, that's actually pretty good. If I was going for an attack build, I would definitely want this, while using that plasma gun at least. Let's see. Still haven't found water resistance. Okay, ground. I definitely am not using ground on this. Such a variety of things. Oh, things need to test. Alright, let's see. This is the dark cactus. Alright, I could keep the enemy's ivy covered and then give myself... Oh, yeah. 50% damage boost. If we went with the cactuses, if we want to go grass type, then I mix in, because I'm using the minigun, so I hit the enemy a ton. It'll be ivy covered constantly. No, the plasma gun is that one that shoots twice, and then I have to reload it for a long reload animation before I can fire it again. I had a friend that was playing the sorceress in the party. We had one guy that switched between a bunch of the different characters over the course, settling on the elf in the end. We had a lady that loved playing the dwarf, and I played the wizard. And I got really good with the wizard. He was great. And whenever I tried to play another character, I wasn't very good at the game anymore. Because I was really good with that wizard. But it had taken me a while. It's not fully automatic, so it won't work with that. I mean, that would be fantastic, but he specifically states it's got to be automatic weapons. There is the other alien gave a bonus to energy weapons, though. Hold on, let me find them. Here they are. So this one would give an energy weapon bonus, but this guy says full auto weapons only. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, I can't imagine a way to use that effectively with what I've got. But we've got potentially dragon or grass has interested me. I think maybe we'll go grass, because that's a 50% damage boost, and I've already got my best combatant in grass. Yeah. Alright, let's see. We're going to sort this, unless something else catches my eye, we're going to sort this into just grass types, and we're going to design the party around that. Although, maybe electric types versus a water type? I don't know. Alright. That's not going to be very much, though. That's, what, 10%? But we're already going to want a thing that's a healer that's in grass type. The more I think about it, the more grass seems the correct direction. Ah! Well, that's an argument for dragons there. That'd be very easy to catch a bunch of and condense. Whoa, whoa! No, 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 that's drops. I thought that was a 40% defense boost against water for a second. I was like, hold it, we found it, but no. I've never caught an Ignis one? I forgot about this ability. That's a good ability. Bows? Nah. Undetectable is not the same as invincible. That's actually a way to heal in the fight. Depending on its duration. Could always just make a bunch of bees. Not the bees! Unleash the bees upon them. Huh, apparently you have a staff I've never seen. Drop. Then again, you're only in one tiny area and didn't fight a bunch of you, so... Here's another one with lifesteal. Okay. Still haven't seen a water resistance ability. Oh, here's part of the grass team. Alright, the grass team looks really good. Night vision. No, not quite what I'm looking for. It's a bunch of things that boost fishing. I'm going to stack them at some point. Increases damage dealt by player and pals grass attacks when hitting the enemy's elemental weakness. I guess you fit in the team. Hey, a 25% damage boost again. I really don't think there is a water resistant one that I have. I don't see any way I could defeat the boss with a pile of... with the King of Fluff. Alright, we're just about done cycling through everything. I do want to try everything that affects the glider. Last time I played the game, you could actually hold the mons and use them for gliding. But whatever. Outside of combat? Well, that's not what we're looking for. See, that's a useful ability. I need to go on tour with that. Team Alpaca. I somehow doubt that would be a ideal team. I liked my little grenade. I liked it a lot. Both of them. Melee weapon damage. I used this for a while as a medic. It was nice. Alright. Psyduck. Alright. So, Team Grass it is. Alright. We can pick 5. We know we're going to get a Lylene. We know we're going to use one of these. Past that, that leaves us with 3 slots. If we go with the Cactus Brothers, that's 4 out of 5 slots. That leaves us with 1 slot. Who gets the last one? Defense? You're a grass type? I need to capture one of these and see what it does. And one of these, apparently. You're a grass type? Heracross is a grass type. Huh. Second medic. Weirdly, the bees. You know, yeah, maybe. It should be, the boss should have an elemental weakness to grass, right? So this should work. You're just a general boost to damage. Alright. One, two. Alright, Team Grass. We have to fill in 2 question marks right now. Alright, first question mark. Just on the off chance that one of these 2 grass types does something spectacular and changes my whole team composition. Okay, so it should be over here. It should be here in this abandoned ruins area. Oh, that's one. Hi. You're quite durable. attacks weren't very impressive. Alright, let's have a look at you. Lasers. You can shoot lasers. Not fine, whatever. Anyway, what was the other one we needed to check? Okay, that is a very tiny area. No wonder I missed you. Well, we can get there real quick. It's actually not that far from here. Maybe it's further than it looks. Is that a fishing spot way out in the water? Huh. I wonder if that's an especially good fishing spot. There's a Minecraft track. Yeah. They're still releasing more and more characters for it and locations and stuff too, so there'll be more tracks and stuff being released. Yeah. I hope it keeps getting cool stuff. They should do a Palworld crossover. I have to add guns as a power-up if they do that, though. I could capture a crap ton of Grimtails and get my Grimtail better here. It's worth considering. Maybe raid some of these stupid ninjas as punishment for all the times they raid me. Oh, hey, look, a thing. I do need to go on a world tour hunting for effigies. I really do. Alright, we're close. While we're here, we can pick up that Lylene. We're gonna need a few of them till we get one that's decent. I think the only place we can get it is as a boss fight. I'll have to double check that, but I've never seen them anywhere. Anyway, here's one. Surprise! Wow, the grass laser does nothing. We just keep stunning her over and over again, making her flinch. Alright. Spirit Emperor. Okay, we're in the right area. We're looking for a Lulu. Is that a Lulu? Ah! They're fragile. Somehow I just missed this one amongst the others. Smash her right in the face with it. It causes all the hay fever. Oh, wow. Oh, Interesting. But, no, not quite what we're looking for right now. Alright, so. Lylene. Cactuses and the bunny, I think. We're going to be leaning pretty hard on my one dragon to fight. We'll probably change its text some. I see. Alright. We're going to go on a little cactus hunt. Oh, there's none of them there. I see. Alright, got it. A cactus hunt, and then these things. Okay. I'm going to start assembling the team in the box. So, let's see. Lylene. You guys can occupy box 30. I guess. Alright. I was using this one, which was pretty nice, but this one's not, weirdly not grass type. Which is strange. But, anyway. Well... You know what? I'm going to stick to this one. This one can just go away then. I don't need it as it turns out. Alright, we've got a Lylene that is vampiric and a Spirit Emperor. Alright, seems good. That's a start. Next. Alright, at night we should see the dark cactus. I don't need them to be high level, but I will need a few of them. There's a few things I can do that are a bit expensive. Needles. Dark needles, where are you? Well. Come on, give me needles. Man, I am so fast with this thing now. It just feels so good to have this bird. And it doesn't constantly scream like Suzaku did. Would you... Oh! I made a mistake. You know what? Hold on. I need to stop making mistakes. I need to equip this. Okay. How are you moving so fast? Okay, that one was very zippy. We should probably try that arena again once we've built this grass team. It had good prizes. Come on, I need dark needles. Now you're making me regret having gotten rid of all the things to clear my boxes for space. I can't believe how uncommon the dark needle is. I'll always take Anubis's Insectmex. Earthquake resistant. Bah. I'm certain I'm in the right place. This is the only place in the world that you guys exist, right? Maybe I was too high up. Maybe I need to be low. That might be the problem. I think it's become day. Next night we'll come back here. Alright, we're gonna go to the island to catch these cactuses. We'll come back next night. We also need to catch the bunnies. Blizzard always had a lot of rampaging monsters, actually. Come to think of it, they were in higher abundance here, it always felt. Alright. Here. This place is like nothing but the needle. The needle monsters. That's like all that lives on this island. It's a bit weird that there's only the one flavor of them. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward. We'll throw a bunch of cactuses in a vat, melt them together. I still haven't repaired my equipment, that's true. Oh, I guess there was something else on this island. Turts. Here's some more. Alright, I think we're about done here. What's going on with this one? It's bugged somehow. Oh, it's dead somehow. Must have been taken out by friendly fire.
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Yep.
Maybe just a few more. Just a handful more.
Yeah. 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 Wow. Oh. Yeah. Wow.
Alright, hose them down with lasers, throw a ball at them.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Let's take stock real quick. That feels like a good amount of needles. So, I guess this one. Okay. Checking. Alright, I definitely need to get this guy all the way up. So we're gonna need more needles. That's fine. We actually got a pretty good amount already. He's already almost 3 stars.
Yep.
Ha! Okay, +3. I think one of them might have gotten away. But these three won't. I guess I don't even really need to shoot them. If I switch to legendary spheres, it should be pretty consistent with just throwing a ball and they get caught. So let's do that. Because ammo is precious. Okay. They're never up here on the high plateaus, though. There's another batch.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Maybe it's not quite as sure a thing as I would have liked it to be. There. More. There we go.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Stubborn thing. Alright. Is this enough of them yet? Why does it feel like there's less and less of them? You were in batches of 3 before. Am I over hunting?
Yeah.
That one died for some reason. Maybe if I defeat these real quick, they'll stop spawning.
Yep.
Seems unlikely, but you never know. There.
Yeah. 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 Wah.
Alright, 3 more cactars. Do you think I've got enough of them yet? I might. I might actually have enough of them. Let's go find out.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Darn, that somehow kills them. For some reason, Meteor Rain is the one attack I have that actually kills them. Everything else the Mercy hit works with.
Yeah. Wah. Yeah. Wah.
Just not that one tech.
What?
Hold on. Er.
Yup.
There it is. Okay, checking in. Do we have enough? Can we finish these cactus things? Okay, that's gotta be enough. That's gotta be enough. That only leaves 2 targets. So this was the most important one. This one's gonna just give us a flat damage boost. While the enemy's covered in ivy. Which should be perpetual. Just barely. Alright. Okay. Very good. Team Ivy, step 1 complete. Now, if this boss proves to be immune to being covered in ivy, I'm going to be very disappointed. Unnecessary needles will be processed. Into fiber, apparently. Well. At least it's become something useful. Okay. For our next trick, we need this thing. Increase the damage dealt by grass attacks when hitting their weak point. When hitting their weak element. This should also work, I think. These should be even easier to catch. And by a large margin at that. Well, maybe not that much easier, but easier. So they're over there? No. Wait. Bump, bump, bump. I think I'm in the wrong space. There. Okay, that's one. And this should all be its territory. I should be seeing them all over the place. But maybe they're not very common. As long as I get at least 4 of them, it should be fine. Man, they're really uncommon. Huh. Finally, there's one. Okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere with this. I wish there was just a leaf stone I could give these irregular bunnies here to turn them into this thing. Or just breed them with something. That'd be convenient. You stubborn thing, you. Go ahead, get out of that ball. See what happens. Alright, pretty good. I've got at least 4 now. I lost count. More stream hiccups? Really? How did a 56% bounce off you? Alright, so what we're probably going to do, night is falling, we're probably going to go back to the desert. I only really need one of that variety. The dark cactus, I think. We'll have to test, of course, but with the minigun, I'm pretty sure I can just do with one. I didn't think that wind jump would actually work on this. I really didn't. But it did. Alright. Well then. Find it somehow boiling in here again. How much heat does my computer output when I play this game anyway? Alright. I guess it's time for the desert. Looks like the bunnies all went to bed. Gives me an extra chance of catching them, right? Because they're unconscious. One would think. Okay. Let's just go straight to the desert and do this thing. Alright. Don't even talk about Team Magma. Stupid as they're not villains, they're just dumb. They're just really stupid people. How'd they ever gather so many stupid people? Alright, dark cactus. I just need one. I think the team will be complete. I think we might actually be ready to test the team. There's one. Got it. Alright. We may be done. We might maybe have a complete grass team already. Of course, we'll have to cook their stats a bit in various ways. I'm a little concerned that I don't have enough small Pal souls, which is a really strange thing to have a shortage of, but well, here we are. Quick, get away from that creepy thing. Whoop. Okay. And okay. So let's go here. Let's do the condensation. We're going to put our regularly scheduled teammates away. She's in a dungeon. That's stupid. Oh, crap. I kind of want herbal as well. Well, we'll see. I need more slots in my team. Okay. $65%. You make the build-up happen. You're gonna do grass damage. I'll just have to hope I don't die during the fight. Alright, infinite stamina, artisan, healing coach. Sure. I need to catch some more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should try to catch at least 3 more. And that should be good enough for a team test. Yeah. 3 more. Where were they? Exactly? Was it here? Was this where they lived? Yes, this is where they lived. 1. Man, this new flyer is so good. 2. 1 more. 3. Good enough. Alright. Condense them. Turn them all into a smoothie. And have this one drink it. It's not dystopian if you don't think about it. Okay, we could push it further, but it gets more and more difficult. So this is a 30% damage boost. 65% damage boost. Then we're still going to be relying on you. I'm not really expecting much from any of you. That's expensive. But I'll do it. Alright, there's a couple more tricks we can do. Serious and Master of Fasting are not needed on you. You're a combat creature. We might might be able to do something about that. I have resources I haven't ever tapped into. Let's start with the massive, an entire game's worth of dog coins. Hey, you freak. I have the freaky currency that you're into. Yeah, you. Alright. Options. Stat boosts. Just straight up evolve you further. This is terribly wasteful. Oh, man. This guy sells such good stuff. Alright. So, that was expensive. Ooh. Huh. $100. You're now a 4-star Flammy. Yeah, you are very, very powerful. Alright, I've done it all. All 3 of these are... What's going on here? All 3 of these are at 100. You're now a 4-star Flammy. Next, we got to talk about your move list. It's not great. It's not great. So, let's have a look at that. Yeah, they wanted to make volcanoes erupt to make more land. And they wanted to erupt the volcano next to a populated city because they're dumb. It's like they're not into real estate. There's no money. There's nothing. It's just we think there should be more land. And the other team, T-Luck, was like, oh no, there shouldn't. There should be more oceans. They're just so dumb. Oh, I hate them so much. Okay, this is an epic grass move. I had 3 Power Fruits. Implant Heart of the Immovable King. Remind me what Heart of the Immovable King does. Another reason to keep all these things around. There it is. No. No, I don't need that. That's a stupid implant. Alright, over here, I can talk to the guy. I've never spent one of my bounties. Okay. So. Wellness Watcher. Vanguard, burly body, musclehead. Vanguard, burly body, musclehead. By the way, I've defeated 100 by now. That's it? A watering handbook? Whole game I've been wondering, and a frickin' watering handbook? Vanguard, musclehead. What was the other one? Because I'm pretty sure I already got Vanguard, and it's not that good. Burly body, musclehead. Burly body and musclehead. Let me look up what those do real quick. Burly body and musclehead. Those might be good traits for my dragon. Burly body, musclehead. They're fairly common, right? Because Vanguard's the 10% boost to your damage one. Is that musclehead? That's good. Musclehead is perfect. What was the other one? Anyway, musclehead's perfect. Burly body. That's perfect. Yes, those are the two. Yes, yes. All right. Our first cyborg. We're just gonna put some chips in its head, and it's gonna be better at fighting. Really? Sold out after only one? Is that permanent? Oh, do the other ones, if I go to other towns where they do bounties, will they have different inventories? Whatever. Let's just go with this. Alright. I've condensed you. I've improved your soul. Now we do the implants. You already trust me. What else can I do to maximize your power? Oh, yeah. We're going to change your move pool, too. Yes. We need to check for anything we've got in that department. I need a surgery table. Alright, get on the table. Ferocious isn't bad either. Where can I get one of them? You no longer need to be serious. Oh shit, it's expensive. I need money. Alright, hold on a second. Why is it expensive? Look, a knife is cheap. Just buy a knife. We've already got the tables. Just buy a knife, stick it in them, you know, rattle around. I don't see why this should cost any money. Anesthetic? That's what the hammer's for. I suppose, you know, we could be nice and give him an ice pack. Alright. Is that it? Well, that gives me enough money for the operation, so I won't worry about it. I swear I should have more than that, though. Oh well. Oh, don't worry. I used to play Operation as a kid. I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, you know that one that takes the really steady hands? Yeah. So you know I can do this. Now hold still. It just has to go somewhere in the brain, right? It's just, you know, it's hard to miss the brain. It's huge. Just stick it in there somewhere. Feels wrong replacing a high level technique, but... Well, let me do it. Why not? Are you only allowed one implant? What's going on? Oh, I see the problem. Oh, okay. I see. I know what I did wrong. Okay. Burly body. Yes. Okay. We've now overwritten your previous personality. You will no longer flinch. You're never going to be... You went from a plus 20 to a negative 50 work speed. But... plus 30 attack, plus 20 defense. That's huge. Not flinching could be huge. If I had one more implant, I'd get rid of Vanguard as well. Although it's a nice ability. Okay. All right. Now, what have we got lying around? I might not have any here. I've been pretty good about not sticking stuff here. Let's check over here. Cavity Sam. Sounds to me like what he needs isn't a doctor, but a dentist. Poor Cavity Sam. All right. Add in Lylene. Okay, that's another grass type tech. Ideally, that's all we're gonna use. Swift. Let's investigate what Swift does. Hey, why don't you run an easy one? Not those three, though. There you go. That's probably good enough for you. All right. So, we have another implant. Because 2 isn't enough when we could stick 3 chips in your head. I'm sure the programmer knew exactly what he was doing. A 30% boost to movement speed. No, no, no. As much as I'd like to put it on Flammy, that one needs to be given to the flying mount. I'll just hold that for now. Alright, alright. Okay, you already know Circle Vine. Alright, before we do the final check over the party... Okay. I'll make a whole bunch more ammo. Oh, I'm running out of hexalite. I'm practically out. Let's just about all use it up. Alright, all of this crafting should start giving large amounts of XP. Not that it matters, there's not going to be enough to be relevant in the fight, but we should no reason to be lazy. Ah, crap. I need to bring those back. These guys were only here because they had 7 mining and could do the research. Oh well. I guess we're ready to give this a test. I guess we're all ready to give this party a test. Alright. Everything basically is built towards Flammy being unstoppable. Restores health of all allies. Alright. Alright, you have at least some capacity for violence. I don't even think I want to bring you out at all. You just need to be in the party. Okay? That's all you need to do. You actually have pretty good attacks. You're decent level. And you're an alpha. And I don't think you belong in this fight at all either. Circle Vine is good because it covers Ivy covered. This is the big question, if that's enough. Finally we have you! You know, these are really cool techs, but you need to be all grass today. Yep. This is a grass day. Choosing test target now. Will I cover this thing in vines when I shoot it? Let's see. Eventually. That's concerning. That is extremely concerning how long that took. Hmm. I'm willing to give this a shot, but I might have to make the Dark Need all stronger. In fact, you know what? I can do that super quickly. Yeah. I'm going to upgrade it twice so that the Ivy comes out faster, since we're relying on that for the massive damage boost. I'll be so disappointed if this doesn't work. If it's somehow immune to status effects. Alright, I'm literally forcing you to become a 3-star. And you know what? I'm gonna make you a 2-star. Alright. Those are some pretty big buffs. Now it's 5 instead of 2. Well, you know, 4% more healing's 4% more healing, I guess. Alright, it didn't do much for her, but... And... I guess I'll push Lyleen's trust rate up. She might end up in combat, so... I guess I'll tell you to eat some peaches, I guess. She's still a fraction of the power, but also we need to repair that. Final upgrade to Lyleen. Jeez, I can only do one. I really did run out of small souls. Alright, there you go. You're now hitting half as hard as my main thing, but I really worry about your durability, or lack thereof, as the case may be. Okay. I just repair my weapon because it's broken, and that's no good. I don't even know how I'm firing a broken weapon. I guess that's a question of what about the weapon has broken. Oh no! Really? I don't have Hexalite to repair it? No! No, I do not want to go on a quest to get more Hexalite right now. I'll just use the Gatling gun instead. Okay, good. I have material. Okay, we're okay. Need to make sure this goes back into storage. It's probably fine to just use the minigun. Let's just go. I would love to see the World Tree today. I don't know if this team has got what it takes. But I'm gonna try. Ah, Darklands. I want to play Darklands again. It's so good. Man, if only we had a Cerevi of Darklands. Nobody ever modded Darklands. Alright, skip. Skip. Just take me to the boss fight. Alright, we're pretty much relying all on you, Flammy. I mean, seriously, this is all on you. Here we go. Team Grass! Ooh, my energy shield's already down. It is not covered in ivy. This is not working. The cactuses were a mistake, and the ridiculous amount of resources I spent on them were wasted. Wow. Alright. Yeah, it's immune. It's immune! That means we take the cactuses out and try a different team. There is... We can still use Team Grass. We just need to make one... Well, two big changes. Alright, so these two completely non-functional. Alright, fine. That means we're going instead with Herbal and Bristla. Ugh, because this is just going to increase attack damage just straight up. So just straight up more damage. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as much as the cactus thing would have done for me, but well, what can you do? You know? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Do they only come out during the day? Hold on. No, they should be out.
Yeah.
Alright. How am I going to get a whole bunch of small pal souls? There's that one that doubles the drop rate. Do I just fly around an early game area and carpet bomb everything? Where is it? I'm in the right place, right? No, I'm not. I need to go south. Okay, well that explains why I wasn't finding it. Team Grass, Form 2! No escape. Escape isn't permitted. cactus smoothie. You will be ground up into rare candy. Oh, the Free Pal Alliance is shooting pals. As they do. They follow in the footsteps of PETA.
Yeah.
Did I wander off? Oh, I should still be in the area. Huh? Some random cattle wrestler decided they were jealous of my mount and wanted it, I guess. It was very stupid.
Wah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not exactly a criminal mastermind. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just so wasteful with these low-level spheres at this point. I'm just like, eh. I'll just throw them from the top of a mount.
Yeah.
Alright, has this been enough of them yet? I feel like it's kinda close. But I've not been keeping count or anything. I remember when I first entered this area.
Oh.
With the big statue over here, it really felt like this area should be something special. But it's just kind of another area.
Yeah. Wah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you just get out? That's not permitted. Hey, that's a good find. Sadly, I don't get all that XP from them anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
I feel like there could be a power level strategy where you leave all the effigies alone until you're high level, and then you just suddenly run around picking them all up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I think we've got enough. Let's see.
Wah.
Well, a couple more never hurt.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright. really don't like these towers. Yeah, and on the fat and Jarlaxle. That was an adventure. Alright, 2 here. We might as well do the repair. And then we can take another crack at the boss. There we go. That'll do a little bit better. Okay. We have enough time for one more shot at the boss to see if we can figure out how we stand with him. Alright, which one's going to be the best? Do we need an alpha? So far the best I see is Burly Body. What is noble and motivational leader? What? Huh. No, neither of those. Okay, Burly Body it is. Five more. 5 more if I want to increase it to 3 stars. I think I can just barely squeeze that in the time we got left. But it's only going to be a couple percentage points. This is good enough for a test. Okay, it's got to be counted as an elemental weakness, right? Alright, we've got to revive, we've got to heal, we've got 1 fighter, and a sort of stand-in, and everything else. She's leveling up even now. Alright, last shot for the day at this. Otherwise, we'll have to continue at it tomorrow. Man, I'd like to see the final area, though. I can't believe they threw this freaking roadblock at me. Like, right after I did the last tower and it was hard, suddenly this hits me. Alright, skip. Extra attack boost real quick. I could also try collecting herbals. I forgot to repair the other one. Lammy, are you doing anything over there? Alright. Use the heal. It didn't do anything. Are you immune to grass type techniques? Are you? No. That hurt you. Well, I'm missing with all of my attacks. Okay, that did something. Oh, that stunned him. There we go. Got him with the wind burst. We definitely have the DPS at this point. Maybe if I had a second healer. What are you doing? You're gonna do something terrible. Where'd it go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dead for most of this fight. I need that energy shield to keep regenerating. Alright, what are you doing now? Oh shit. Not now. My stamina's dead. Up. More up. More up. Well, that came at exactly the wrong moment. Good news. Team Grass has 1 revive. Not anymore, though. That revive's gone now. We lost. We lost. But we were close! We can do this. I know a bit more about the fight now. I know a bit more about the fight now. We can do this. I mean, we're 5 minutes in and he's only got 1/3 of his health left, but the dragon really was all of our DPS. And, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not much hope. My mons are swimming, and they just can't, they're not allowed to attack while they're swimming, I guess. So. Alright. We can win this. we can. Yeah, I know. They get in the way of the camera. I need the camera to pull back is what I need. The camera's too close to you, and I wonder if there's an option to do that. There might be an option to fix that. Maybe. Alright, you need to recover. Okay. Okay, that should be enough that I can repair my gear. That'll give me at least a little bit more of an edge. Well, while we wait for that to recover, let me grab... I don't know where I left him. Here you are. I might as well perform surgery upon you. I have this one really cool implant. In theory, you're now 30% faster. Holy shit. As if this thing wasn't fast enough already. I kind of want to try it out immediately. Well, sure. Maybe just one little ride on this thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Holy crap, this thing is nuts. Alright, hold on a second. There's a meteorite that fell over... Oh, here. Ah, I've never caught you. Can't even figure out what's happening to you. You crashed on this planet and suddenly you're taking damage. And you don't know why. Said we become gradually more circular with each passing generation. No one knows what'll happen when the moon is full. Werewolves, that's what. Obviously. How come there still hasn't been a big successful movie about werewolves on the moon? Like, it just... Ah, well. Okay, so that's absolutely insane how fast that thing is now. Wow, this Flammy, my old one, is actually super weak by comparison. But then again, considering everything I've done to this poor creature... Enhances neutral and dark? Huh. I don't think I might have much of a use for you. Where did I put Flammy? Oh, there you are. Alright. Well. None of you wanted to bother doing that? Hey, one of you, get on the job. Alright, now you can do that. I'll take these. I'll pick this up. I guess I've got the ammo already. depositing. Oh, right. I'm not using this breeding pit right now, but I noticed that I have a problem with these cakes going bad if they're anywhere, even the fridge. But this box, they don't go bad in this box. So I need to always remember to put them there. Alright. I wonder what the firepower of these cactuses are. I wasted a crap ton of resources on them, but maybe I can get something back. I mean, that's pretty good. Obviously, you can't have the dragon. That's pretty good. Push that reward percent higher. Good enough.
Oh.
3 minutes. Well, let's start by disassembling all of these. I really wish I knew why these spheres were hovering here. We're covering a whole bunch of material. They served me well, but they no longer serve any purpose here. Well, I have all these stat boosting items. Or XP in a can, basically. I'm going to give every single one of them to you. That's 2 level ups. That's all you're going to get, 2 level ups. Fine, whatever. Yeah, I realized a long time ago the XP in the can was basically useless. Alright. Nothing new here. Although that is a good item. Oh, there we go. Make that. Alright, we don't want to be overburdened while we're trying to fight this thing. This time we're going to get the win. I know what I'm doing this time around. And my best weapon is repaired. this up. So probably gonna win. Please let me win. Oops, I forgot one. Here you go. Round 3? 4? How many times have we tried? Well, it's the last attack of the day. Either we win or we don't. If we don't, I'll have a whole day to think about this. I really should have put Swift on Flammy after all. Well. All I have are my regrets. On that count. If I shoot you 300 times, I only have 174 bullets, but... No, what? Ow! Ah, crap! Abort. Abort. We're done. We've lost. How do I get out of this? How do I just quit? Here, just take me out. Abort! I can't believe it just got knocked out right at the start like that. I was like, alright, at the beginning of the fight, I should be aggressive, and then... Come on, just take me out. I think later in the fight, it stops using that particular attack. And... Flammy's just not a particularly maneuverable critter, you know? I bet the other bounty guys sell other chips. And then there's the arena. I know they sell ones. The other thing I could do... There is one other thing I could do. If I carry some revives... Then I should, you know, then that wouldn't have been an instant loss. Man, it's so annoying. All right, well, I guess tomorrow we're gonna see the World Tree. Let me see. No, it's here. Actually, this one can do the job. Okay, I need red berries. Okay, yes, not too bad. Cave mushrooms. I'll make some of these. I'll probably make some advanced recovery meds as well. So we'll have a little bit more healing. I'm so annoyed by that result. I'm so annoyed by that result. So yeah, tomorrow we check out the final area. Team Grass is, well, in invested a lot of money in it now, so it better pay off. One of the other things that I haven't done yet on the researches, there's a ton I really, really want, so I've been ignoring this over here. They're expensive. Oh, they're really expensive. 10 cores, yuck. But, I mean, if you add them up, it's probably going to be a 20% boost to your attack and defense of everything. Ballpark. Yeah. I really wanted to get to the world tree. I want to run around catching all the things I find there and then sit down and form teams of like the very best stuff in the game. Team Grass here literally exists just to beat this one water boss. And it just had to be immune to the status effect I was building around on my first real attempt. It just had to be. Well, what can you do? So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye. I gotta go get me some breakfast.